Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man, it's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales, dirty discussions with Kiki and Medinah, Monroe. Yeah.
Okay, so today's cocktail is called Pussy Whipped. The ingredients you need for this are 3/4 cups of honey, 3/4 cups of water, 6 sprigs of fresh thyme, plus more for garnish, 2 cups of fresh lemon juice, and a cup of vodka. So this is how you make this tasty sounding Pussy Whip drink. So you place the honey, thyme, and water in a saucepan and heat over medium heat. Bring to a simmer and stir to dissolve the honey. Keep at a low simmer for about 10 minutes. Remove from the heat and let the mixture steep for about 15 minutes. Pour the mixture through a fine sieve. I hope I said that right. Discard the thyme. Chill the mixture until ready to serve. Combine vodka, lemon juice, and simple syrup in a large pitcher. Stir well. Pour into 4 glasses filled with ice and get pussy whipped. That sounds so refreshing.
That sounds like a very long process.
It does, but
like
I think
you gotta
I would
steep
make
shit,
it.
heat it up. Welcome back to CockTales, Dirty Discussions, you guys.
Hey,
this
y'all.
episode is brought to you by Gorgeous Babe Hair. Make sure you check them out at www.gorgeousbabehair.com. Medinah, I'm so tired.
Girl, it was a struggle this morning. I was like, am I going or not? Like, Kiki might have to do this
I
on her own.
kept saying this was the worst idea. We do have a guest today. That's probably the only reason we're not going to reschedule our recording. This is the only reason we're recording today.
Yeah.
Because she's not going to be here. So we're like, okay, we got to make it happen. But we were a part of the Horrible Decisions live show kind of yesterday. And we met some of you guys. The show was really cool.
The
I
show was
enjoyed it. It was
super dope.
entertaining. I had a lot of fun.
I had
but
a lot of
my
fun.
feet hurt.
Oh, girl.
Really bad.
My feet didn't start hurting until, like, the end of the night when we were taking so many pictures and just, like, standing around and, like, yeah.
My
then
feet
were,
didn't
like,
hurt so bad then, but they were sweaty, so they were like
Oh,
sliding
bitch,
out of the
looked
shoes.
good.
We did
so
look good.
I ain't even mad. I was like,
Okay.
Barkia on the ones and twos on these
Yes.
faces. Like, come on.
And thank you, Nicola, for her
that.
hair.
Thank you, Nicola. Thank you.
Yes, that.
It's a process.
It
Like, it really
is.
is. This morning when I was washing off all the cake bake, I was like,
Uh-huh.
wow. Like,
I
look
didn't
at-
do that step. I just piled more on. I was like, I'm just going to start over later today.
Really?
I feel like most of my makeup was on my pillow. I didn't even make it to the bed. I slept on the couch with a pillow, and I looked at it, and it was orange. So that was on my foundation. So, you know, that's how my night went. I was hoping to make a horrible decision last night. I was on my own couch alone with my blanket watching
Well,
Dynasty.
Well, I don't know if you saw this or not, but Wheezy kissed me last night.
I saw it.
was
It's
like,
on
girl, you better
Instagram.
stop.
Everybody saw. Honestly, I thought y'all went to the bathroom and fucked. Did you?
No,
Because
I
we were
couldn't-
talking about it, and I feel like that's what was happening.
Literally, I couldn't breathe. The club was so packed with smoke, weed smoke, black and mild smoke. I was like, I'm gonna die. We both were, but I didn't know they call Wheezy Wheezy because she has asthma really bad.
Yeah.
And I was
she
like,
told us that when she came on.
I was like, well, okay, well, I need
Yeah.
to take a step out because I'm about to die. But anyways, live show was really fun.
It was. I can't wait for us to do it. My head itches. I'm just so distracted right now. Okay, so today we have a guest with us, Moriah Mills. Hello.
Hi, guys.
What's up, Moriah?
Hi, beautiful ladies.
Hi, beautiful lady.
Yes.
Are your eyes contacts or those are your natural eyes?
Well, they're my natural eyes.
Okay, I feel you.
Yeah.
They look really good. I was in the pictures like zooming in like
Yes.
they look good. Before we get to know Moriah Mills a little bit more, we are going to play a game to loosen up a little bit.
Yeah, I need to get really loose.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Do you have your drink ready?
Yes, I think I need a little bit more.
Okay.
So we're gonna play Never Have I Ever. Classic game.
Classic.
Um,
I'm gonna pour a little bit of the Evans into
yeah,
my
you know
glass.
what? We may as well just all have a drink.
It ain't a
'Cause
good
this is
never
just
have I
ginger
ever with no
yes.
alcohol. I
It's
mean,
not.
I know we
So-
drank all
It
day
never
yesterday.
hurts. It never hurts.
I'm just gonna keep going. I'll start my life over tomorrow.
Right.
Because obviously it's not gonna happen today. It's just been like that. So let me just give myself a swig.
And while you're doing your swig, I am gonna go ahead and start.
Okay.
Never have I ever
Let's go.
sucked on some man toes.
Oh, no comment. Or do I have to? Can I plead the fifth?
If you've done it, just drink.
What you mean no comment? You can't come in here no commenting.
You really can't.
Okay.
You don't have to tell the story, but you did it, I guess.
Yes, I've done a lot of things.
Really?
Yeah.
You're gonna fit in so well with us.
Yeah, I'm a freak.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you though?
Yeah, I've done a
We
lot.
gonna learn.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, Kiki,
What?
have you ever sucked on some man toe?
I haven't.
Oh, okay, me
No,
neither.
but they
I mean,
were
I've done some
clean
nasty
though.
shit, but that just wasn't it.
like he was fresh out the shower clean.
Yeah.
But I feel like you still gotta walk around.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
but
right out the shower.
you just gotta, run to the bed. You be like,
I mean,
babe,
I've done
hurry,
nastier
tiptoe to the
things.
bed. Did
Yeah.
you like it? Like, did it make you wet?
I don't know. I was just so messed up that night. It was like it just happened.
Did he request it, or were you like, let me show you?
I don't know. We were just looking all over everywhere.
Were his toes pretty?
I don't know. I didn't really look.
He had to have
Just put him
pretty
in there.
toes, 'cause I
He
feel like
probably had a really pretty face. Because if a man is fine enough, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
I'm
whatever
telling you
it
right now, I
is.
would lick your booty hole if you find enough. But you
Yeah.
gotta be like, fine.
Well,
I mean-
okay. Never have I ever licked someone's armpit.
Yeah, I've never licked anyone's armpit. Like, how
There's
is that?
armpit porn, and I didn't know that.
Yeah,
until
some
a
guys
couple
they be
months
like, "Oh my
ago.
god, your armpit is so hot." I'm like, that's disgusting. Like,
Right.
Yo, I have.
I
to
don't. I think that's
say,
weird.
You've
like,
done it.
I did it, and
An
I and I was.
Why?
When I tell you, I was ashamed. It was like one of those things where, like, when I got done licking the armpit and it was hairy, I just like looked at myself like, you know that meme where the frog is like the nasty things you've done in your life. I was like, what?
Where
Where
it
am I?
tastes like
armpit?
deodorant? Was your mouth dry?
Well, he paid me. That's why I did it.
Oh,
And I was just
well,
like,
that's a different
I was
story.
in college, and I was like, it's just an armpit. I was so embarrassed. I can't even believe I just told y'all that. Man. Okay, well,
well, you know, we all have little dark secrets, so
Yeah.
nothing to hide here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Never have I ever been involved in an orgy.
Oh yes, I've been in plenty orgies.
Really?
Yeah, they're fun.
Oh my God. How
Yeah.
was it? How does it get started?
It's just
That's what I always wondered,
everyone.
too.
You know, it's just everyone has to be down,
Mhm.
and
Is it like
everyone has to be drunk, of course.
Drunk or other.
Yeah.
Do you go to a place knowing that that's kind of what the end game is gonna be, or does it
It's
just
not.
happen?
It's not really
randomly?
planned. It's just like
Oh.
you see a couple people fucking, and then everyone else just starts fucking, and then it just
Oh my goodness.
happens,
I
and
just-
it's fun. Like,
And it's not a sex club. It's literally just like y'all
yeah,
at the
just
house.
random. Yeah, random.
You're like, Tony and Rebecca
I've never
are
been
here fucking.
and
I'm
seen
gonna
that.
start.
Yeah.
Jerome, would you like to join? Like everybody just
Yeah.
starts. Okay.
Okay. Never have I ever had anal sex with no lube.
Yeah.
I did that before.
Yeah, the
It was
first
worst
time I
mistake
did
of
it,
my
I
life.
didn't have lube. Like, I went cold turkey.
The first
you
time
like
you did it, did
it?
you like
yeah,
it?
I love it. I love anal sex.
The first
It feels so
time?
good. Yeah. Yeah. It's the best
I
ever.
told a story on the show. I was laying there like a starfish. It was painful. I did not enjoy it. And I tried it a few times. Because Medinah kept saying it felt so good. And so I was like, maybe
After
it's
a
just
while, you have
like,
to, like, you know, open it up.
Yeah, you really have to relax. It's in your
My body
mind. Like
was
you
like,
have to be
nah.
like.
You
I
need
felt
to
like a
back
baby
up.
prostitute because I liked it the first time. Like I wasn't like, oh my gosh, what? I was like, oh yeah, you want to go again? Okay, well,
Girl.
okay, your turn.
that was my last one. Do you have another one?
Oh, okay. Never have I ever pooped on a man.
No, never. I keep my booty hole clean.
Would you do it though if somebody asked you to?
Yeah, like some people are into that.
No,
Like,
I would
purposely
never.
poop on it.
No.
Even if they were
Never?
like, we got that guap. All you gotta do is
No, certain
Why
things like
not?
I'm a very sexual person, but certain things are just like not ladylike.
like licking an armpit.
I
That's
mean,
how
no,
I
no
felt.
shade, no
That's
shade
how
to
I
you.
felt. After I licked the armpit, I was just like, what the fuck are you doing? I was giving myself a pep talk. Like, you got taking hair out my teeth. Like,
How much licking
was
did you do?
just-
Did you have to eat the armpit?
it was a lot of
Damn,
hair.
girl, what did it taste like?
It tastes like deodorant and must also. Because
Oh my god.
Even is it must or
What's he
musk?
fine? Must
was-
is probably what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it was must.
A little funk.
He was super Arabian, like super hairy. It was
no, that I mean no.
All right.
it was okay, yeah. So we're gonna
Ain't nothing wrong with Arabs.
nothing, but
Yeah.
I mean it was hairy.
Okay. So before we get to know you more, we're done with the game, but before we move on, I do have a weird sex story.
You said a man is not a necessity, a man is a luxury.
Like dessert. Yeah. Man is absolutely not necessity.
Did you mean that to sound mean and bitter?
Oh, not at all. I adore dessert. I love men. I think men are the coolest. But you don't really need them to live.
So let me just read the headline. Man tracks down his wife's rapist, hacks off his penis, and eats it in front of him. So this guy in Indonesia found out that his wife wasn't a virgin because she had been not married. She had been raped. And so she told him who it was, and they like set it up to where the guy was going to come over. He thought he was going to see the woman.
Yeah.
They used to date. And her husband was there. And so he cut off the penis, and they, what does it say? They cut off the penis. They burned the van that the guy was in, and then they ate the
penis.
The penis.
What kind of
He
ritual
said to
is
get
that?
over his heartache.
You eat the dick.
Yep.
So he literally ate the dick.
Yeah. So they're arrested on.
I wonder if they used a fork and a knife, baby.
I don't know. I feel like they probably ate it like a
this is
little
what you tasted,
sausage.
babe?
Do you think they seasoned it? I wonder how they cooked
I mean,
it.
I
though.
would
Like,
season it.
Would you grill it? Would you boil it?
Might make it
Like-
a little crispy.
Yeah, because I just imagine like really like mushy meat or like fatty meat and how gross that would be.
It must be.
Or like
have you
loose
ever had
chicken
turkey?
skin.
Turkey private parts? It's probably like that, like
Turkey
squishy.
private parts?
Yeah, like from Thanksgiving they have like the turkey,
Like the giblets?
whatever that is.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's from inside.
I didn't know
okay.
they had their private parts though.
Yeah, some turkeys come with that. Like you have to like cut it
Like a
out.
little
so
turkey
it's
dick.
like squishy. Yeah.
Ew,
You never ate turkey
Mariah. You don't eat turkey dick?
No, ma'am. We don't. Okay, but yeah, isn't that disgusting? I just thought that was crazy. Like, it's one thing to chop off his penis. Okay, I get it. He raped your wife, and
Y'all
maybe you're
niggas gotta
mad.
eat it.
So yeah, and I would like to know
mean,
if
who
his
came up with
heart
that
is
idea?
full now. Does he feel good about it? And is the heartache over? Because I feel like if the man's penis is gone, it still hurts.
I mean,
What the
and
fuck?
does it really work? Because I got some heartaches still under my sleeve. Do I
Don't
just need
be
to go eat
out
his
here
dick?
like Lorena Bobbitt chopping off dicks and shit. Please don't. I don't want you to go to jail because you
Keep
will be
your
in
dick.
prison.
It's never that serious.
Okay.
It's a lot of guys in the
So,
sea.
Okay, so now back to you, Mariah. Okay, so I was doing some searching. I was looking at your Instagram.
Oh.
We get to see a lot of you there.
A lot of you.
Yes, all
And
of me.
then-
All of you. We
Yes.
posted you as our WCW with the picture where you're like,
I have to see it.
your
Busting it
legs
wide
are open. It's a
open.
little heart covering your little pussy and your
Oh
tits.
my
don't want our
god,
page
you
to get
put the
deleted.
explicit one.
Yeah. I also watched some of your videos on PornHub.
Oh, you did a
I
little
enjoyed
research.
them.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I
nice.
was doing it for my own personal pleasure while I was in the middle of researching. But I was like, these are good videos. I enjoyed
Nice.
it.
Which one was your fave?
I haven't watched one yet.
Or which one did you watch?
I don't have a favorite. I don't know. I have to check my history. I'll pull
Okay,
it up.
okay, girl, okay.
But how do you feel when people are like, oh, I like if you're out and they're like, hey, like I watch your videos on PornHub. Is there like a time and a place? Are you sometimes like, bruh?
No,
chill
I don't
out?
get you. At first, I was getting like freaked out when my family members, like my little cousins, would be like, "Oh, I seen you." I'm like, "Oh my god, I remember you were like a baby." So like, that's a little weird. But now I'm like, whatever.
Oh my, you don't
Yeah.
get any inkling of like this is uncomfortable.
I mean, not really.
Wow.
I'm very I don't. I'm a
That's
free
dope.
spirit. I'm a free
Like-
spirit. Like I don't.
Yeah, because I get embarrassed when people come to us because we talk about sex every week on this show. And then sometimes when we meet people, depending on where we are, it gets uncomfortable because I was just talking about all of these nasty things that I was doing to all of these people. And now you want to have a casual conversation. And I'm just trying to get eggs and get out of the grocery store. Like
I mean, like when you're like
Yeah.
trying to be low, like the other day
Yeah,
I was in the
or, like, I'm
airport,
looking
like,
ugly.
guys are coming up to me. I'm like,
please leave me alone.
Oh
I
my
do not want to be seen, and they all recognize me. Like I didn't have makeup, nothing, and, they
And
were,
then
they're
like your
coming up to
titties,
me.
you can't not.
No, I
Yeah.
hid my titties. I had like a hoodie on, like I was
Oh.
not trying to be seen, and they just I don't know. They're like, "Oh, I follow you, Mariah."
Oh my
So
god.
that was crazy.
I know. Thanks. Appreciate the support.
So where are you from?
I'm originally from New York City.
You from New York City?
Yeah, Queens.
You don't have an accent.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have guessed LA or something.
Why does everyone say that? I don't know
you
why.
you have like a light, bubbly voice, and you
Yeah.
just sound very sweet. And sometimes girls from New York, their
Yeah,
voices are a
we're
little
kind of
harder.
hardcore. I mean, I can get the hardcore, you know, sometimes.
You turn it on sometimes.
Sometimes when I'm angry.
So
Where
born
do you
and
know?
I've
raised.
heard it.
Born and raised in New York.
Yeah, New York City.
Okay,
My
cool.
family is of Guyanese descent.
Okay, I
Okay.
saw
Yeah,
that.
Guyana, yeah.
Do you speak other languages?
No, but I'm learning. you
Cool.
know.
I
You
want to
gotta
learn Spanish. It's so hard learning.
You date
languages.
around, you gotta learn
is.
different things, you know. Mhm.
You gotta keep practicing.
Yes,
Mm-mm.
girl.
So how did you get into porn?
Well, it was just spur of the moment. I knew somebody that knew somebody, and then a week later, I was there on set.
Were you nervous the first time?
No, actually, I wasn't.
Wait, but I need.
It wasn't.
ever
And the
get
guy,
nervous 'cause you
the
just
guy
like,
I
"That
did
was
it with, he
cool."
was amazing. Like his dick was like perfect. Like
But
it was
I
the
need
prettiest
you
dick
to
I ever
elaborate.
seen.
You met this guy. Were you fucking him?
No, I was never fucking him. It was just a talent. They were like, okay, choose whoever you want to choose, and then
So did
It was
they
a
tell
company.
you what you had to do in the video? Like, what was your?
well, they
first
sent me this
scene?
script. Well, my first scene that I did shot was not the first scene that they released, but my
Okay.
first scene that they shot was a pool table scene, and I wasn't nervous at all. Like, I was just whatever.
You weren't nervous. Like, did you have to
because
have a
don't you
dream?
guys have, like, doesn't your, like, your ex-boyfriends, like, film you guys? Like, it's the same thing. Like,
See,
real
I'm
time.
Yeah,
like,
but the world won't see it. Well, hopefully. Unless
I mean,
they
you
get
never know.
mad.
Nowadays, everybody's releasing shit. And
Right? So I try to put on a performance, but it does make me nervous. And I'm just
What?
like, am I? Because what if it does make it on the internet?
wanna
one
look
day?
good.
I want it
Yeah,
to be
you
a
wanna-
good
yeah, you don't wanna be,
representation.
You're not trying
I
to
don't
be
want to be like,
facial
she's
looking
whack.
crazy.
I don't want to fuck her. Like, I don't want it to look like that. So I gotta take it serious.
I'd be mortified. That would literally.
That's why you
ruin
always
me.
gotta suck dick like the best you ever can. Like
But
from
you
the
can't, like,
every time
there's-
you do, you gotta suck it good because you don't know where it's gonna end
How
up.
do you
Like you
make
don't want to end
your-
up like you know
That's
who
great
like
advice.
How do you
nibbling on the
look good
dick.
while you suck a dick though? Because when I suck dick, I don't feel like I look
you're not
very
supposed
good.
to good. You're not supposed to be pretty. You're supposed to. It's supposed to be the nastiest thing ever.
Yeah, but it's like it's,
I feel like
don't
you
want
look
those
pretty
videos.
sucking dick.
Yeah,
Really?
Like just the way you said. The
no, like your
nastiest.
eyes are supposed to be running. Like
I
Yeah.
feel like I look like I'm hurting myself, and it's not a pretty visual. And I just prefer for
but
that part
guys
not
like
to be
that. They don't
filmed.
like it to look pretty. They
I
want to
like
make it
looking
feel like they're
pretty.
in a porn movie. Like that's the point.
It's easy for you to say that.
Right, because you do
Yeah.
it all the time.
Yeah.
You're our competition. bitch. You are our competition.
No,
Now
don't
I gotta
say
go
that.
suck my nigga's dick. The,
With
the
your
much
eyes-
mascara gotta run down.
They gotta
My
run,
eyelash
girl.
gonna
They
fall
gotta
off.
run.
Foundation gonna be gone.
It's gonna be on the pillow.
It's the Fenty. It's expensive, Brett. Like, what? Are you
Yeah,
buying
I'm
me some more? Like, when,
I know, right? You want me to be looking ugly, and I was trying to look cute for you. What's going on?
Have you ever been sucking dick though, and you really feel like you're about to choke, and you
Nowadays,
accidentally-
no. I feel like my throat is like open now.
Oh, it's like bitch,
Yeah,
you
any
ready.
size, I'm good.
Any-
Have you ever
size?
thrown
Mm-mm.
up on a dick?
Yeah, when I was younger, when I first started sucking dick. One of my
What
ex-boyfriends.
happened?
I don't know. We ate some sandwich or hero.
Was
No,
it,
I mean like
and then
when you
like right
threw
after
up.
it just happened. He was like, "Oh my god."
was it
He was-
Fuddruckers?
What do you mean?
Because I ate at Fuddruckers and I sucked my ex-boyfriend's dick. I threw up all. It was relish and
No,
you
it was
could
like
see
one
the
of those
olives.
deli sandwiches in New York. You know,
Oh,
how you go to the
okay.
corner store, the poppies make it.
Yeah, you can't eat too heavy and then be trying to.
It was
deep
kinda
You
throat.
need to
embarrassing.
let
He
it
was like, "Oh my
digest a little
God."
bit. Like, don't do it at the dinner table, maybe because your food is still
like,
right
babe.
Oh, I'm
there.
a freak. I like guys who like to do it anywhere. Like, okay, babe, we're in the parking lot. Okay, we're in the car.
What's like the
But
craziest
you know
place
what's so
you had
funny?
sex?
Like I'm so like out there, and
Uh-huh.
most guys are shy. Like you would never think guys would be.
They
you would
are
think they'd be like,
shy.
okay, babe, let's do it right now. Like in the parking lot. No, they want to be like shy. Like oh.
And they will talk a lot of shit, and then when you're like, "Oh, I'm with it,"
I'm
and
like,
then
yeah,
they're
I'm like,
"Wait,
yeah, exactly.
Are
I'm
you sure
totally
you
like
want to
that.
do this?
I feel like guys think that most guys think they're bigger freaks than they really are. And
They're
it's like
not.
you don't
I think
even
I'm
want to do
freakier than
shit.
most.
You don't even know what you're doing,
Right? You're not. I'm faking it right now, and I'm about to stop because now I'm aggravated.
My
Oh,
throat
you
is
know,
dry. You know when your
My
throat
throat
is
is
dry. You're
dry.
like, I'm moaning. I need some water. Like,
Wait,
wait, oh, no one knows about that? You know when you're fake moaning and your throat gets like super dry,
No.
like an air conditioner is in the back of it?
What?
Okay, maybe I have a problem. I need to
Oh
go to
my
the doctor.
God,
Medinah,
girl.
how do you moan to make your mouth dry?
I'm saying when
can
I'm
you give us an
faking it, it's
example?
like back to back moans, like,
Oh, it's too much breath.
it's too,
Damn,
yeah.
how long are you guys having sex for?
It's like it's like when I'm faking it.
Oh, okay.
When it's
okay.
real, I really don't. I'm a screamer. I'm one of those annoying screamers. But did you
Yeah.
always know you were good at sex?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm good. I think I'm okay.
Mm.
Yeah. I like to
Um,
please though. I think I'm a pleaser, so I please to my abilities.
Are you submissive?
Sometimes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you like bondage?
I like to get choked.
Like a hard choke, like you
Like
about
where
to
you
Yeah,
don't
hard
pass
choke where I'm like
out?
gonna pass out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love it.
That's the way to go though if you're gonna
Yeah.
choke.
Yeah, choke me till I'm like can't even breathe.
No, I want to breathe because how are you gonna explain this to my mom if I do really choke?
Who did
and
we
die?
have?
I mean,
on-
guys know that like when you're about to like you know when to tell the guy okay this is too much.
Yeah, we had a guy on though who he choked her. Remember, she like really
Passed out.
fainted,
Yeah, I can't remember who
or
it
she
was.
had a seizure or something.
Something happened. Something crazy happened. I was like, see, that would be me. I just know it. That's why I got to stay away from that.
He was like, "You gotta go."
Is there anything that is off limits for you when it comes to sex?
I just hate too much sweat. Like if I don't like you, don't sweat on me. Ew.
Especially if
Yeah.
it's dripping.
Ew. Like oh my god, what if it goes in your eye? Like that's the worst.
Ooh, or your
Oh.
mouth.
Oh, never in my
Ugh.
mouth, but my eye. Like I have to really like you for you to be sweating all over me like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
Even if it drops on your scalp, but you can feel it rolling.
Medinah, why does this
y'all
weird stuff happen to you? What? You felt a sweat beat from
I have
a
felt
man?
the sweat, and you can just feel it rolling, and you're just like, it stopped right in the braid. Are you kidding? Y'all never had that happen?
yeah,
No.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Why is this happening to you?
I
This
don't
is funny
know.
though. It makes for good stories.
And I don't like
But you
guys
on
who
your
can't go
own.
more than one round, or you're like a 1 minute guy. Like Come on.
Sometimes I don't mind a quickie though. Not 1 minute, but like 5. Sometimes that's sufficient because sometimes I'm tired.
I know.
Like,
Once you
it
do
just gets
porn,
to
you
the point.
cannot have a quickie. Like quickies are non-existent.
Oh
At
my
all?
goodness.
Yeah, you have to go multiple rounds.
Okay, what is like the normal day on the set of Porn Life? Like, how long is it? How do y'all prep?
Well, usually the longer part is like the hair and makeup, like it's our part, and then the guy comes, and then sex is only like 45 minutes, literally. Yeah.
What is it?
But before the sex is like acting, so you have to act a little, do little lines, and then after that it's just 45 minutes of straight sex, whatever
I'd be
position you want to do.
tired.
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of porn to do?
Anything with guys.
So you're not into girls?
Well, I actually get off on girls when I, masturbate. Yeah, I love girl and girl porn. Yeah.
That's like me too. And
Yeah,
sometimes
I don't know
I'm like,
why. It's just like.
It's just better. I don't know if it's like because we know when they're doing the stuff, like spitting on pussy, like you know what
Oh,
it
I
feels
love
like.
spitting on pussy. I love like long tongue.
I just feel like women are so much more sensual and they know how
pretty.
to touch. Yeah, and they smell
Yeah, guys.
good.
Sometimes guys bite on your pussy.
Yeah.
I
Don't
like
bite on my
that,
shit.
yeah.
Ew.
They try to nibble
And
and,
it
then they get
hurts.
too
Don't
rough with their
bite.
fingers. I
That
don't
shit
like it.
hurts. Like to all the
No,
men
I like
out there.
fingers.
I don't like fingers either. I want to know.
I mean,
I
that was
like
before you
fingers, I
lost your
don't like
virginity.
it.
You used to get like little fingers.
Yeah, a
you
little
know,
finger,
like,
but
yeah.
now it's just like if you're eating my pussy, I just want to know what that mouth do. Like, I don't need a finger. I don't need a nibble.
I like
But that
extra
makes you
stuff.
squirt.
Yeah.
I'm scared to squirt.
Why?
Because I just feel like it's piss.
No comment.
But
Because it is piss. That's why.
But I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
kind of fun. It's like a good feeling. It's a freeing feeling to just let it out.
And I try, but it's like when I get to
Oh.
that let it out point, it's literally like my body's
Like
like,
a mental
we're not
thing.
on a toilet. Yeah. Like it's like a mental thing. I'm going to have to work on it.
Maybe
Yeah.
when you're really
guys,
drunk
some guys
one
like
day.
it, but some guys don't like it.
Yeah, you might fuck with the wrong nigga.
Yeah.
He's
Imagine
like,
if he was just like, bitch, what did you just do?
And you need to buy me a new
this
mattress.
Up. Yeah,
Oh,
now the shit is all
shit.
looped up and shit.
head on over to Mattress Firm, get
Yeah.
that progressive leasing. I'm saying
Exactly.
it, that's what I just did.
Wait.
With y'all's new mattress that y'all's fighting over.
Okay, so what's your relationship status? Are you single? Are you in a relationship? Married?
No, single, and I'm
Mingling?
just having fun.
Okay.
Do you find it hard at all to like meet guys and date them?
I mean, like, I'm like really strict on like not dating, so I'm not really even looking. A lot of guys approach me all the time, but I'm just not interested. Like,
Why
Yeah.
not?
I don't know. I just bad breakups. So I'm like, I don't want to deal with all that
Yeah.
anymore. I'm focusing on me and my life. When that happens, it happens. When I'm ready to have kids. So
Do you ever feel
Settle
like
down.
pressure? Like, are you ever like, I know, you're just wanting to date me just to fuck? Or do you think people take you seriously?
I think some guys take me seriously. You know, so.
Can you
But
kinda
most of the time,
weed them out?
I want to hang out with you because I want to fuck. So yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
so
you're not
other way
dating.
around. Yeah.
You're like
I'm like
every-
heartless. I'm heartless. I swear to God. I think like a guy.
Why?
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I don't know.
You're like a fantasy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fuck your world up, and then I'm just gonna
And then
leave. And
bye.
don't call me.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
I don't wanna be
like yeah, don't
bothered.
call me. Bye.
Her no, she messed around. The number is changed.
I feel bad. I feel bad for some guys. 'Cause
Right.
some guys are like, oh my God, like what happened? Like I'm like, sorry, I'm just not.
I'm just done.
Yeah,
That's
it wasn't
all.
that fun.
It wasn't that fun.
And
Yeah.
I would be so hurt if somebody told me that. Like, could you
But
imagine?
guys do it all the time to us. So like,
They do.
Have
tables
you?
turn.
Have you? That's true. Cause I'm
I
not
better
even so
start turning
bad.
these tables on these niggas.
Do y'all right? Nice for what?
Okay.
But I am nice. Like I made a post. Like I was like, I be trying to be like nice for what, and then I'm like, okay, have a good day. Like I
Yeah.
like to be nice.
Sometimes I feel that nice for what song deep in my soul. I feel deep in there.
Yeah, that song is super dope. I love it.
Do you ever watch your own porn?
Yeah, I watch it.
Like to critique yourself, or to
yeah, I
get
watch
off
it like
on
once, like when it first comes out. I like to watch it.
And are you ever like, oh, I'm not gonna do that move again, or that angle, or
No,
Okay.
I'm pretty satisfied. Yeah.
You're so confident.
Who's been your favorite person to work with?
Well, there's this guy I work with all the time, J Mac. He's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let me do a little quick Google, see what he
Yeah.
looks like.
Let me see.
Is his
Let me
dick
see.
big? You
Yeah,
said
he has a very
J-Mac?
nice dick. Yeah.
Do you do it with all the races?
Yeah, I do it with everyone.
Wow.
Yeah, in my personal life.
Can people ever come to set and watch?
No, it's like a close set. It's like whoever is the camera person, the hair and makeup person, and like,
Did you ever?
But
used
people
to-
think I don't know. That's another thing. Like you brought that up. Like some people think I'm a racist. I don't know why. Like
Why do they
What?
think that?
because they like, oh, they haven't seen it on film yet. So like,
Seen what on film yet?
like me with a black guy. So they're like,
oh,
But it's a
so-
film.
so they attack me all the time.
So most of your stuff
Really?
is not with black men.
yeah, it's mostly with white guys.
But that's not by choice, right? Like y'all don't get to pick who you want to do a scene with, or do you?
I mean, there's not really. it's not, it's whatever the company wants, you know. So I'm not gonna.
That's crazy.
It's not like I'm saying no.
Yeah, it's just like this was the dick I was handed.
Yeah,
I know, like,
I lost my virginity to a black guy, guys. Like, come on.
Me too.
Yes.
Me 3.
Yeah.
Look, we all have something in common.
Yes, we all have something in common.
His dick is very big.
Let me see.
The first time I'd even. Oh, okay.
So I googled him.
Oh God.
It's huge. That is a really big penis.
Yeah.
I don't like big dicks, and I say it all the time. Like,
Why?
they're just too much for me. I don't know if my vagina is shallow or what, but I just prefer a medium one.
Medium.
And
What's this medium to you?
like 2 hands and a little bit at the top.
God damn, that's like. Wait, let me see your hands. Okay.
2 hands. I guess it's kind of like, you know,
Like the size of the mic?
Wait, that's not. Wait.
Well,
That's
maybe
big.
a little bit shorter than the mic. Not with the bottom part, but like the silver part of the mic. Yeah, I don't want it to be this thick either. Honestly, I just prefer smaller penises. I think, and sometimes people are surprised by that. Like if I meet a guy and he's talking about how big his dick is, I'm just like, no, I'm not calling you because I'm scared. You're not about to fuck up my insides and turn it into like a milkshake. No, thank you. But more power to you for taking all this, girl, because it's just very big. I'm just gonna save this tab for later.
Is it pretty?
It is a nice one, and he has a nice body. Sometimes people look a little too. I don't like when guys are super slim.
I love that look.
Oh, I don't like it. I want them to be like big.
I like them when
and
they're skinny.
muscly.
I want my ass to look bigger.
Okay, speaking of asses,
Yes.
have you had any work done, and what all have you had done? I know your titties. I mean, I'm assuming, but like.
I mean, well, I'm not against plastic surgery, so if you get it, you get it. Like, you know.
Does it hurt?
I mean,
Not really. You don't want to talk about it?
I mean, I'm not against it. Like, if you want to get it, you can get it.
Kiki, if you could get any plastic surgery, what would you get?
Girl, I'm about to get the hookup. Okay, so let's run
Girl,
down
what
the
you about
list.
to get?
So, yep, I'm getting that. I want a new set of teeth. I want veneers. I want to smile real big like Evelyn Lozada. And
Oh,
just
yeah, she's beautiful.
she is. And
Yeah.
then, okay, what else do I want?
She'd
I
be
might do a
smiling
little.
too. She'd just be like, I got my teeth.
Okay, and they're beautiful.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
I would do a little nip tuck on my nose, maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but I might nip and tuck that. Yeah.
Your nose?
Yeah.
You're so cute.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
But yeah, I'd like it to be a little bit more like what it looks like when it's contoured, you know?
Yeah,
I want
I
that
feel you.
look. Just like a
Yeah.
little touch. Then let's move on down. I'm buying some titties because I've always wanted big
Yes.
titties and I just want to shake them and stuff and I just want them to be big and just there. Not too big. And then I want all of the fat sucked out.
What
like
fat, girl?
It's here. It's under the table in this belly area. So I want it sucked out and I want it in my ass. Not just a whole lot, but some of it back there. And then the rest of it you can throw it away. And then I need my bunion removed. So
Bunion, where?
it's on my foot.
God damn, girl.
I got mine removed this year.
Oh,
Last
wow.
year,
Was
both
it really
of them.
bad? Like, how do you get them? Like, I mean,
It's just like
Type shit.
hereditary,
Yeah,
right?
it's hereditary.
just like-
So it's just like a little extra bone.
yeah.
You gotta get that shaved
Your
down.
foot
Does
like
it,
a
how
little-
long are you
'Cause it
like,
hurts.
How can
3 months. You're
so you
out
can't walk
through-
for? Oh my god.
Yeah, you're
She
you're
had
on
a boot
crutches.
on.
You're on a boot. It's like, but I was still making it to the studio though.
She
Like,
was hopping up that little step.
yeah. Like,
Wow, for 3 months.
we got
you
work to do.
What would you get done?
I would get boobs.
Okay. Do you know how big you want them?
I don't because I went to the consultation a couple months ago.
Oh,
And,
nice.
and I got super nervous because shit got real, and I was like, they were having me try on like the fake boob stuff, and
Wow.
I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm a little bit nervous, but I
Why?
I tried the D's, and
Throw some D's on it.
oh
Yeah.
So get some D size.
I would get some titties. I would do I don't know what the surgery is called when you get the bags removed from under your eyes. I would get that. I have a little bit of cellulite on my sides, like when I sit down. I would get that.
Okay.
I would do LASIK hair removal. I would do a lot of
Yeah,
LASIK.
LASIK
Oh,
hair
yes,
removal is
I
not
want
really
that, too.
cosmetic,
It's
though.
not?
It's just like getting up hair. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
I
I might
definitely
get some
want that.
veneers just because.
Yeah. I mean, if it's free,
Got
Yeah.
a
or you
bag
got
and fix
it,
my
may
teeth.
as well.
Yeah, that's it. I wish they had some type of surgery where you could like your weave could just connect to your root, your.
They have that. It's called Brazilian knots or something.
Oh, I might
What?
try
Oh,
the-
to your scalp. Okay, no. That's
Yeah, like
a
and it's
different.
just like
yeah.
actually starts growing. Like,
I've never heard of this.
Isn't that called
Brazilian-
Bosley or some?
Oh, like a
weird shit?
hair transplant. That's
Yeah.
gonna be very painful. I don't think it's gonna be.
Yeah, I
looking
mean, I
like
They
wouldn't
do
that.
that
really
with
do it.
eyebrows. They do that with eyebrows now.
I would need to see a Kardashian
I saw
do
that.
it first.
Megan Good got that done to
Yeah,
her
the
eyebrows
eye
because she said she
transplant.
fucked them up a long
Oh, I
time
might do
ago.
that.
So she
Yeah, and she's
went
cute.
and
I
got
love
it.
her.
I love
And she's like the
She's so
perfect skin
beautiful.
ever.
It
Like
just
it's like
looks so
no marks, nothing. Yeah.
smooth.
Like I just want to see her in real life. Speaking of celebrities, have you ever had sex with a celebrity?
No.
No?
Unfortunately, no. Yeah.
Would you?
I mean, I don't mind.
I would. Who would you have sex with? Like who would you crush on, or do you
Who
crush
is your
on?
crush?
I like Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Yeah, Rihanna's hot.
That would probably be fun to have sex
Yeah,
with
she's
her.
wild.
But could you imagine if she's really not wild? Like, but that's
You think
her
so?
image?
I
No.
think she is wild.
I think she is
think
wild.
On the
but could
low,
you
like she's
imagine
a
if she
party girl.
wasn't?
Like she's Caribbean. Caribbean girls are like, we're
That's
down.
true.
We're down for anything.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost had a threesome with a Caribbean girl, and she almost beat my ass.
Why?
Damn,
And
why?
then I was terrified.
Because
the boy,
that's a lot.
Yeah, the guy told me to meet them at the house, and we were gonna have a threesome. And I had met her before,
And she got like jealous, or
she was asleep upstairs, and he was like,
"Girl, you should have waited till she woke up."
well, that's what I said. I
She
was
didn't
young, and I was
know.
like,
Yeah.
well, okay. He was like, well, she's asleep. It's okay. I was like, she's drunk. We'll just get started without her. Bitch, she
That's
came
the worst
downstairs
idea.
swinging. She was throwing paintings, bottles. I was like, oh my gosh. She was like speaking in the Caribbean dialect. Like I was like, and he was between me and her. That's not my life. I'm not a fighter. Like, I mean, if I have to, I guess I will. I will have to. But I was like, I'm like pulling on my clothes.
Why
Like,
did that?
wait a minute, what's happening? It was so embarrassing. And then she tried to come back and apologize, and I was like, okay, we're not reliving this moment.
What
Oh
did
my
she say when she
God,
tried to
that's-
She
yeah.
apologize?
came up to my job, and she was
Oh,
like, I'm so sorry about last night. I was like, it's okay, but we're
please
not
don't
doing it
ever
again.
come here
Like,
again.
Yeah, don't do
ever.
that.
it was
Okay.
messed up.
That's rude as fuck. I couldn't imagine.
I couldn't imagine. I mean, well.
And some girls
It
they get
happened.
jealous, like when their guys bring like, you know.
and I
us
felt like it was a
around.
little
Yeah.
smidge of that also, because she
So
said,
I'd be like,
I was
don't even
just,
touch me. Go to your girl. I'll just be here if you want me to.
like,
suck a
let
little
her
titty.
lead it. That was
Yeah,
a
I'm
lesson
good, yeah.
learning moment. Like,
And don't suck it too good or don't do nothing too much. Let her do
Yeah.
let her be the star for the night. Yeah.
Yeah, I have been the guest star in a few threesomes, and luckily the girl never got jealous. But then it was kind of weird. Like, why don't you get a little bit jealous? Because I was feeling uncomfortable.
I mean, were you going all the way out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the guy, I just felt like he was paying me a little bit too much attention. She liked it, but the first time it happened, I just felt uncomfortable because I was like, you need to go back over there because I don't want anybody to get mad, because I just feel like I'm in a very vulnerable position.
Yeah, exactly.
Naked with all of your body parts in me. So, you know.
yeah,
that
my
was-
situation gave me PTSD. So, like, I
You did.
literally,
Oh, wow.
I'm so serious. I gotta know the girl is really down with it.
Yeah, like-
ain't gonna be no she coming out the room. What she got?
Oh, she
Like,
drunk. She
yeah.
on the couch.
You
Like,
gotta do a TSA pre-check. But with, I want to kind of like take it back to to porn for a little bit.
Okay.
How do you, because you have a huge following.
yeah,
a
it
huge
just
following.
it blew up out of nowhere. It got crazy.
How do you climb that ladder? Because we have had other porn stars on, but they're super amateur, and I don't even know like if they know the right routes to be taking. So like,
I don't know. It just happened, and I only have 20 films out. Like, I don't even have that much films out.
So really, it's just like the
wow.
people choose you.
I think the guys, there was like a shocker, like, because I went from regular model to porn star. So it's just like, oh wow, Mariah's doing porn now. She's getting naked. So it's like a shocker.
What is your?
So it's like a
family think?
shock value. Oh, they actually don't know.
They don't know.
No. Well, some
Except
like
for your
the
little
cousins,
cousins.
yeah, them little cousins. You know,
Little
they
cousins
badasses.
in the room, like-
How do you think they would, how would they react if they found out, you think?
I don't know, because my family's like very religious. I'm like the black sheep of the family. Yeah.
So do you go to like family functions and family?
Yeah, I still go.
reunions?
Yeah.
And like,
Or maybe if they do know, they probably won't say anything. You know.
Are you super religious?
I mean, I used to be, but now I'm like, you know,
A
whatever.
little bit more free.
Yeah, I'm free. Yeah.
do we want to take a break, or do we want
Yes.
to? Okay. Hey, girl, where you been, and why do you look like that?
Don't come for me. I look fine.
Always, sis. But your hair isn't looking the best right now. It's looking like you had a long night.
I did. Me and Bae were up all night, and this nigga kept trying to run his fingers through my weave, and we both know you don't touch a black woman's hair. Exactly. So that's why my hair isn't its best right now.
Well, Babe basically had my ass in a headlock last night, and my weave still looks good. You need to get your hair from where I order mine.
Where?
GorgeousBabeHair.com.
Oh, okay. GorgeousBabeHair.com. Your hair does look good. Is it good quality, though?
Yes, and they sell all types of hair. Virgin Indian Remy, Virgin Brazilian Remy, Virgin Peruvian Remy, and Virgin Malaysian Remy.
Okay, that's key. I have a date next week, and I had planned on doing some extra tricks. How long will it take to get my hair in?
The website says 1 to 3 business days, but I got mine in 2.
Okay, I'm sold. So all I need to do is go to GorgeousBabeHair.com and get my hair, and I'll receive it in just 3 days.
Yep. You can place an order from their site, GorgeousBabeHair.com, or call at 888-453-5918. And you know I already got the hookup, so you and all of our listeners can use our promo code TALES20. That's TALES20 for a discount.
I'm ordering my hair from Gorgeous Babe Hair today. Okay, guys, welcome back to CockTales. We're still here with Moriah Mills.
Hey, Moriah.
Hey guys.
So I was reading something that was saying that you're actually very conservative.
Your media kit says that. That was the
Yeah.
first thing that my eyes locked on. It was like, excuse me, when Q sent me the media kit, I was like, oh, she says that, you know, besides what she does and how her Instagram looks like, she really is conservative. And we were like, me and Kiki were both like,
Girl. Girl lie, right?
can you explain?
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of like, I guess I can call it double personalities. Like, I'm very conservative during the day. I would never dress like this, like, during the day in New York. Yeah.
Like,
So
what
I'm
is
a
your
conservative-
normal attire?
Like, you know, turtlenecks,
Really?
baggy, anything so I won't show my ass. Yeah. I'm very conservative during the week.
just like in your appearance.
Just everything, yeah, in my appearance.
So, like, political views, appearance, and I don't know, like, you're not religious.
No, not that much, no.
Okay. So, really just style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not really, people would think, oh, she's always naked when she dresses, but I'm not. Like,
Okay.
I try to tone it down, you know.
I would
Yeah.
love to see what your closet looks like.
I know, right? You probably have like such a variety.
Yeah, I have a
like
lot of
one
y'all.
side probably one way, and the
And me,
other
I'm
side.
like I don't know, like every week I like to change it up. Like one week I want to be a cheetah girl, next week I want to be like a pretty in pink. So I like try to do
I
themes.
used to love Cheetah Girls.
I did.
Oh my
too.
god, that
Did
was
you
my
read the
book. I used to
books?
read it.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to read
yes.
them. Yeah, and I watched all the Disney movies.
I didn't watch the movies, but I read
What?
the books. Yeah.
Yes, what?
I
Raven
love Cheetah
Simone?
Girls.
Yeah.
Like,
That was a good little series.
that was.
I miss him.
Do you want to have children?
Yes, in the future.
You do.
How
yeah.
many?
But no husband, no boyfriend. I just want to have kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like with the, what is it called? Insemination?
No,
Artificial
not
insemination.
no. He just won't know.
He won't know.
He don't know.
No way.
No, he won't know.
Why?
I don't know. Just go ghost.
But what if he wanted to like meet his child?
Yeah.
I
what
just
if the
don't. I
child
don't want
wants
to deal
meet
with.
him?
I don't want to deal with the drama
So why not go the artificial insemination route?
because I want to know like what my kid is gonna look like. You know, like
Yeah.
Wow, that is interesting. That is
Yeah, I
because
know,
one
that's
day
sorta
the
weird.
child would be like, I want to meet my.
My
Yeah.
dad. Yeah.
You can't just keep being like, well, we planted.
do you think that's selfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for the kid, but like,
Yeah.
people have done
Because you
worse.
could talk to somebody and tell them, I want to have a baby, but I don't want you to be a part of
And they
their
might be with
life.
it.
They might be. I would just be. I would hate to not tell a person they have this.
Well, no,
little
you
child.
don't find your daddy because you would get
I
right on
am.
Ancestry.com.
I sure would.
Kiki did this whole Ancestry.com thing and
I
started
did.
like
I'm
finding
sorry.
Oh wow.
family members and kids and stuff.
Yeah, I found. I have an older brother
Oh,
on
wow.
Ancestry.com. Yes, it was a whole thing.
That's
and
crazy.
then after that, I found out I had a little sister. It's very random. And
I want to
yeah,
try
it's-
that. Is it like
you
a
should try.
swab thing and then you send
You
it in?
spit in a little tube,
Uh-huh.
and then they send it back, and you'll get like an ethnicity breakdown.
Oh, wow.
And then it connects you to other relatives.
I think I'm gonna
So,
try that.
Yeah,
Thanks
try
for
it.
putting
They
me
sell it
on.
at the
Yeah.
grocery store now.
What?
And it's like
Oh,
$70.
really?
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
can
do
get it
that.
at the store now. I think it's so crazy because I had to wait forever to even get my little kid.
Girl, I'm
But
gonna
you
try
know,
it too.
whatevs. Another thing that we saw in your media kit, porn isn't all you do, and you already talked about modeling.
Yeah, I'm doing modeling, and then I have a surprise coming out June the 8th.
A surprise.
Yes,
What
it's
kind of
I'm
surprise?
working on new things, so I can't really talk about it too much. But June the 8th, look
Mm-hmm.
out for it. It's gonna be very big.
Okay.
It's like another shocker. Every year I do something shocking.
What
So
was
this
the
is-
shock last year?
Me doing movies.
Oh, so
Yeah.
this just started.
Yeah, this just started last year, July.
I
Oh.
read.
I'm brand new, and I was twice on #1 on PornHub
I
twice.
saw that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. And you're the only
The,
black
yeah, the
woman.
first black girl. Yeah.
I wonder why.
I should get like an award for that, but I know it's porn, so you know.
They
Yeah,
do
keep
like
it
a whole.
classy.
I
Don't
used to
they
be in
do
Vegas a lot.
awards?
They do a whole bunch of porn like conventions. Have you ever been to them?
Oh, I haven't been to any yet, but
Would you?
maybe in the future. Yeah.
They look like so much fun.
Yeah, they're definitely fun.
But
Everyone's
it's
like
like- You
meet a lot of
free and
interesting
fun.
people.
Like,
Yeah, like you
it's like
can
a big
just-
orgy.
Yeah, I wonder if they ever like plan orgies around those.
You don't
like-
have to. You
Probably
don't plan
so.
them. You just orgies are not supposed to be planned. Like,
But what if
Do
you're
you think
the one?
that takes away the fun?
yeah, I
If
think
they're
so.
not
I like
planned?
spontaneous.
But what if you're the one person at the unplanned orgy and everybody starts having the orgy and you're like,
Just
I
sitting
don't
there
want to
like-
do it.
Yeah, or like I didn't know.
Get in
that
where
this
you
is
fit
what
in,
was gonna
girl.
happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the kitchen, make a plate. Can I just
Okay,
watch?
I'm
Like-
actually gonna go home.
you know, I would hate to be that whack bitch. Like,
I know, right?
even if it's just like you don't want to join in because like you didn't shave, and all the you know
Everyone's
Mariah
like, on your
probably waxed
period.
up, everything looking all snapped.
Perfect.
and good. Yeah, I'm like, hey, you not about to show me
Armpits
out,
hairy.
Mariah.
like no.
I was gonna ask you a question about did I already say climbing the ladder of
Yeah.
the porn industry, but you kind of said like right when you hit the ground running, it was like
yeah,
everybody
it just
loved
went
you.
crazy. Yeah, it went fast, very fast. I didn't think I was gonna be like known this. Well, I knew, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this fast. Usually, it takes like girls like maybe 100 films for people to even recognize them. Like
Yeah,
so this happened. I only have like 20 films, and it's already.
Have you ever had girl on girl scenes
Yeah, I've done threesomes. I had 2 threesome scenes out.
with 3 girls or 2 girls
No,
and a guy?
me, another girl, and a guy.
Is there anything you're against?
As of now, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's never been like a moment where they're like, okay, this is gonna be the scene, and then
I mean, like script wise, like if they want me to do something crazy, like I always tell them like, okay, no, like
what's
not
crazy?
sexually, but like 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 words or like different scenarios, like
Have you ever? And someone literally just asked this on the live, like,
What did they
God
say?
damn.
have you ever, when you were talking about how you haven't really had that many scenes with black men, would you ever allow it to be like a slave type scene?
With a black guy?
No, with a white guy. Like they were literally.
I mean, they never approached me with that. They never came up to me with anything racist or like to like,
You know they have that though. Like I.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
was
that.
like-
I've never done that. I always do like the bubbly kind of
Yeah,
porn.
I'm always like,
Yeah.
do they have like a counselor on deck? Like,
I
because
just
it's
wonder,
like,
how could you,
I
when
have-
you do it,
Some
I
people
would feel-
probably need the money, I guess. I don't know.
yeah,
They probably-
I don't know about you, but sometimes I get lost in porn, and you just start searching to see what crazy shit people are doing.
Yep.
And one time I was just like slave porn, and they literally have it, and I was like, this
And-
is
oh my
so
God.
awkward. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
awkward.
And it's from like now recent.
It's like
Yeah.
recent, and it was a lesbian one where it was like a white girl, and she was like doing racist stuff to the black girl and like calling her the N-word and being all disrespectful, and the black girl acted like she liked it. And I don't know if she cried afterwards, and I've seen it with men also. I was like,
Oh my
wow, this is-
God.
and then I've seen it with black people being racist to white. I'm like, what happened to y'all when y'all were kids? Like,
But you know,
Some
some
people need
people
that
like
when
that.
they
Like
check,
I was listening to a show, and this guy was saying that he likes when he's having sex, and his boyfriend, who is not black, has sex with him and calls him like a dirty nigger and shit like that. And I'm just like, why do you like that? That's so
intense.
Yeah, like
I'm
I
cool with
don't
a dirty slut or a bitch. Not too many, but like a couple. Yeah, like-
I don't even want that.
Really?
We can talk, but don't call me a dirty bitch. Like, why you gotta throw the dirty on there? Like, no.
Do I stink?
I know, right?
You're
Just
a
call me
filthy
nasty.
slut.
Right? Do you like that kind of stuff? Do
Yeah,
you like,
I love dirty talk. Talk to me dirty.
How do you
It makes my
start to
pussy
talk
wet.
dirty? Like when
Yeah.
you're
It just
having regular
happens.
sex, not being filmed.
No, regular sex you can talk too.
But like, what do you say? Because I always feel awkward.
Oh my
and
God,
I
put it
don't
in my
know what to
pussy.
say.
I see it in my pussy. It's so big. Oh, it's going in and out.
Oh my god! Do you talk while you're sucking dick?
Sometimes.
Like, what kind of stuff do you say? Is it like full on conversation?
Yeah, it tastes so good. It's sliding down my throat.
She really,
I know,
really
and she
just-
put on the sexy
she
voice.
did, and the little breath.
Come in my mouth. Why are guys so scared to come in a girl's mouth?
Cause some girls
Like,
get
come in my
mad.
mouth, motherfucker.
Some girls
That's
get
why
Why they be so
mad.
scared?
Yeah. I
They
don't
want to come
mind it.
everywhere
Do you
else but the
mind?
mouth. Like, girl,
Ooh, yeah.
Come in your
mine.
mouth?
I have to be drunk.
I love it.
Really?
It tastes so good. It's good for you.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
I'm
very
a
healthy.
texture person, and sometimes it just feels like a ball of snot.
Hmm.
So I can't. I would like
it
to be
does
able
But they
to.
have
do
to
that.
do. They have to come like in your throat,
Like,
not like
shoot it
on your
straight to the
tongue, like
back.
in your throat. Yeah. in
Oh,
the
so
back.
then it's just like too late.
Yeah.
Nope. Like,
Yep.
okay. I'm gonna have to try that. I have a
You
lot of
should
things
tell
to
us.
try.
You do. I feel like every week it's
But
like,
you
oh,
can't
I
set
gotta try
everyone's
this
calm. Like, you know, they gotta be clean.
Just someone that you
Yeah.
like at the moment.
Because
Yeah.
if it's the dude that is like, I don't like water, I
What?
can't suck your dick.
Yeah,
Wait,
I don't
what?
want your dick.
You never
Some
heard somebody be
niggas
like, I don't like
drinking
water?
What do you mean they don't like water? Like spit on their dick?
No, like
No,
you
to
actually
drink
don't
it.
drink water. I need you to like be some
What?
type of.
What
healthy.
kind of shit
Isn't that crazy? It's like,
Yeah.
how are you not drink? I've heard multiple people be like, I don't like water. It don't taste good.
It doesn't,
God,
but
yeah.
you still gotta drink it. It's water.
I think it
it's
tastes
vital.
good.
Oh, so that means
to
like
your
his
life.
piss is probably super
Probably
yellow.
super yellow.
Yeah.
Probably so stinky.
Yeah.
No golden showers for
Strong.
you if it's darker than a certain color.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Drink some
Do you
water.
like golden showers?
Golden showers?
No comment.
I don't know that.
'Cause I heard you say it.
Oh, you do.
You
like
gotta do it
them.
in
No,
the
she
shower,
just
though.
said no golden showers.
Yeah, the
No, I said no
clean way.
comment.
Oh,
but obviously
we know what no comment means.
the clean way, like the sanitary way, would be to do it in the shower.
Yeah, certain
That's
shit
the
you gotta
best.
do in the shower.
because it's just like
Just wash
bruh,
it away right then and there.
But the time when I did it, it wasn't in the shower.
Oh my God,
Where
girl.
were you?
Even after I got a shower, I still smelled like piss, and I was like,
He needs to drink some water.
He needed to drink some water, and it still is piss. Like it is piss. Like
I don't know. Most guys that I'm with, their pee smells good. I mean, it doesn't smell good,
Smell
but you don't
good?
smell the pee. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's good. You're with healthy vegans.
Yeah.
You're in New York, so the veganism
Yeah.
is real.
No, thank you. I don't want the vegans. We're
You
probably
don't?
no. I mean, I
Why?
would suck his dick if he's vegan, but I just think like our lives
Girl,
would
you better
work
get
out
that
well.
vegan dick.
What's so good about vegan dick?
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
It just sounded- in my
know
mind, it
something
just sounded
special?
funny.
I don't know. I like a meat eater. I like my man to eat meat. I just feel like they're
Really?
just stronger.
I just love animals so much that I wish everyone would
Yeah.
stop eating meat.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a vegan?
I'm not. I don't like titles, but like I try my
Okay.
hardest. I haven't had. I don't remember the last time I had land animals, but like the other day when I was in Pittsburgh, I was visiting my family. And,
Yeah.
you know, black folks be cooking. Eat
Yeah.
some chicken. Eat it. I'm not eating.
Girl, you're
it,
not
Granny.
eating.
I told myself I was like, I'm gonna try to eat a slice of chicken. I was like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna cut
It
you
was
up,
just not
little
even-
chicken, and I'm
yeah.
gonna eat you. And I put it on the plate, and I was like, I'm
couldn't
sorry,
do it.
buddy.
At this point, you
Wow.
might get sick because like
Because you have it
know-
in so long, yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
I hear that happens, and you don't want to have stomach problems, girl. You
But
just
when
not just-
Thanksgiving comes, I might.
what
have to
are you
just
gonna do?
Yeah,
Were
you
you
see turkey
taking?
dick.
Well, were you not
The
eating
turkey
meat? Were you not eating meat last Thanksgiving?
No, I was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I stopped right after Christmas.
Okay. Yeah, I'm nervous for you. I'm anxious to see. What are you gonna make? We
What
should
are the
have a
changes? Are you, like,
Friendsgiving
losing weight, or-
beforehand, and I'll try some vegan food.
Wait. I don't notice. I always work out and stuff, but one thing I do notice is my skin has like a glow that it never had before.
that's
like
awesome.
that is one thing that I noticed. Like just the skin and my energy, and I have clear thoughts.
Do you
nice.
feel lighter?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, because I tried not eating meat for a day, and I felt lighter that day, but I was hungry and angry, so it didn't work out. I was very hangry.
I get aggy fast, like really easily, yeah.
Well, enough about boring ass vegan shit.
Yeah,
Shout out
let's
to all
talk
the
about
vegans
something
out.
hot.
We need some vegan sponsors.
Yeah, and speaking of our sponsors, we actually need to take a break so that we can do our sweet bitch.
Yes. Well, I had so much fun at the live show last night.
I did too. It was just so amazing, and I'm glad we weren't too drunk.
Right? And I'm glad we went to the after party. I was drinking that sweet bitch.
Girl, I was drinking sweet bitch all day, and I'm just happy that it doesn't give me a hangover. I don't have a headache at all, and I didn't get too drunk.
That's what I love about it. When you drink sweet bitch wine, you get the right amount of tipsy. You feel like a little
Right?
sweet bitch.
And so if you want to try some sweet bitch wines, make sure you check them out at jvwines.com to find out where they're sold in stores near you.
And always drink responsibly. All right, Diane, so what you got for us today?
Hey ladies, it's me, Indecisive Diane, and literally I have been so stuck on going out to little cute breakfast spots. I love breakfast spots. Where'd you go this week? So there's this place. It's right off Peachtree Road. It's called Egg Harbor Cafe. It's a casual daytime dining chain serving American comfort food in a family-friendly surrounding. So it's literally like you can go here on a date with somebody that you just fucked or like a family friend that you just fucked. You know what I mean? Diane, no one knows what you mean. What's the address? It's 1820 Peachtree Road, Northwest Atlanta, Georgia, 30309. They open at 6:30 a.m. and they're open until 3 p.m. Make sure you check them out. Tell them Indecisive Diane sent you. Thanks, girl. Bye, ladies.
Want some advice from us. I hope it's not serious. Y'all stop with the serious stuff. We're not doctors, and I don't want to fuck your life up. And then you be writing us talking about these horrible things that happen to you. But send it to cocktales.atl@gmail.com.
And we have Moriah Mills here to help us give you some advice because I feel like she has knowledge.
Yes,
Yeah.
lots of it.
Okay, I'm gonna read this. I'll read this first one. It says, "My boyfriend and I have been together for a while, and we pretty much feel like we will be spending the rest of our lives together. Since the beginning, he has expressed that he would like to have a threesome in his lifetime, and he has never had one. I have had one a few years back and regret telling him how good it was because he will often bring it up and use it as a bargaining tool for us to have one. In the experience that I've had, I was the third, and I just couldn't imagine bringing another woman into a space with a man that I love. Crazy thing is, it's not that I would be jealous. I think that maybe I would just be more into her than into him, and it's going to raise some eyebrows on my man. I don't consider myself bi, but women are fun. Would you guys have a threesome with someone you love? And if so, what's some advice that will make it enjoyable for everyone? Also, how do you even find a third in a safe, non-STD environment? Love the show, by the way. Millie, XOXO. I hope you wanted me to say your name.
Yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
you put
she
it in
didn't say
there.
anonymous.
Yeah.
Hey, Millie.
And it's a nickname, so.
Mariah, I'm going to let
Okay.
you give your answer first.
Okay, so first of all, you gotta give your man threesomes. Like, That's rule number one. If you
just
guys,
have to.
because they're gonna go out anyway. Like you just gotta give it to him. Bring it home so he won't have to go out. Second rule: do not do it with any of your best friends or anybody you have to see every day. Like it gotta be somebody who's like random. You still know them; they're still clean, but like not like somebody close to you because that causes confusing, confusement.
So she said where could she find someone?
I mean, it doesn't seem like she's that worried about privacy. So Tinder is always an option.
Or the club or the lounge or the grocery store.
Or someplace natural.
Yeah.
The grocery store.
The spa. You never, like, I don't know, women come up to me all the time. So it's like,
I wonder where you live.
Well, the ones that
there's
are
a
like
good
into
spot
women.
here.
Huh?
I was saying there's a good spot here. I wonder where this girl lives.
Yeah,
because
it depends on the location as well.
So when women come up to you to ask you to have a threesome or they're approaching you, what do they say?
I mean, a woman hasn't approached me to ask me to have a threesome, but like a lot of older women I find come up to me. Like they probably think, oh, I can get this young girl to like have a little fun. Like kind of like, you know how like older guys come up to us? Like these older women are getting like really bold nowadays.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
You ever seen any cuties?
You mean like
Old
guys?
women.
No, the women.
I don't know. But they're like probably cougars with like a lot of money, you know. So.
Could you imagine having a sugar mama?
I think I want one. I want to try that.
That's probably better than a sugar daddy.
It must be really fun. Like they're probably like,
But
okay,
sometimes
let's
I
get our
wonder-
hair done. Let's get our
Yeah.
hair done.
I just hope it wouldn't turn out
Pick a
bad
little
because
cute
sometimes
boy.
women can be very possessive.
that's perfect.
So that's perfect.
Yeah, they'll be like, okay, pick some guy for us tonight. Like you will still have more fun. Like with a sugar daddy guy, they're like kind of like
They start getting to the
they
point
get
where
two
it's
rules.
like,
It's like you're their wife now.
yeah,
Like some of them, if they're
this
not
is
busy,
not what this was.
Yeah.
Like I'm not meeting kids. Like
yeah,
bruh,
come on, yeah,
stop.
exactly.
No,
and I'm not having kids with you, like
ever.
Not now,
You knew
not right now.
what this was when we started
Yeah.
it, and now you're not even giving me the.
and then
gifts
now
no
you're trying to
more.
ration the money.
Yeah, like
Girl,
what
That's
are you asking?
rude.
Why the purse so
Very,
expensive?
very
Because
rude.
you my sugar daddy.
Exactly,
This is my sugar.
exactly.
I
Like,
shouldn't be buying stuff that
Oh,
I
why
can
you
buy
ordering steak?
myself.
Nah,
Yeah,
bye.
like,
it's time to go. Yeah,
yeah,
and once
like,
it's like the wives, you
sugar
gotta
mamas
go.
we need to find a sugar mama to bring
Or
on the
when they
show.
start like
should.
asking
Or
like,
just for
oh,
my
this is how
life.
much I spent. That's when they gotta go. You gotta cut them off. Like
yeah, you're doing too much.
once you ask them how much I spend and I want to take no.
Yeah, or you see their house and they're actually broke ass niggas, and you're like, bruh, I feel bad. Your kids
Why
ain't
are you
eating.
on seeking arrangements?
Yeah,
Because
Wait, I don't know.
you still making payment
We
arrangements
go
on
off
your damn
rant
bills.
sometimes.
Well,
But
some guys are
Millie,
shy, you know. So
yeah, Millie, we are going to tell you. I think you should definitely find a third and find it in, like Moriah said, in a natural setting. Don't go on Tinder.
Don't.
I think it should be
you
natural.
can.
I'm just saying for her situation.
but don't keep the chick around too much because you know these
Yeah.
girls be thirsty.
And also don't let the guy, like, y'all need to have a group text or you just text her. You need to stay in control.
but they're gonna
of it.
text outside the group regardless. You gotta know
No, okay,
guys.
she don't need to
guys
have his number.
She doesn't. You don't.
She also asked, have we ever had a threesome with someone we loved? I've had multiple threesomes, never with someone I loved. I was always the person that was brought in. I don't think I would do it with my man.
I would try it with somebody I love, but I haven't. I've always been, well, not always, but I didn't love that nigga. But, you know, I was the third person, and that was better for me. I feel like you don't have all
Drama.
those feelings involved in it, and you're worried about him raising his eyebrow at you for being more into the woman than being into him.
And what if
But
he's into the girl more than you, girl?
Right. I mean, I don't know.
And then it could be a positive outcome. What if she's really into you and that will make the threesome great? Like, she's
Yeah.
really into you.
Or what could it be a regular? What if it's a regular situation? It might
Yeah,
work
yeah.
out, you
She
know?
comes, she does her job, which is to please both of y'all, and then y'all start
And go
pleasing her.
home.
And yeah,
Exactly,
it could be
yeah.
good, girl.
It
Don't be
could be.
scared. Don't
Try
go
it.
into it with
Tell
fear.
us what happens.
Yeah, send us the outcome. Okay. Here's the next one. She says, the subject is, can your honus be deleted? Hey, ladies, I love the show. Can the hoe be turned into the housewife, and what does that process entail? I've been the side chick, the booty call, and I'm tired of it. The older I get, the more I'm not feeling the random sexcapades anymore. Oh, you about to be 30. I'm ready for a relationship, but it's hard to switch up the mindset from a temporary fling to something with sustenance. Does the one just walk into your life and accept you and your past? Or do you have to do some house cleaning? Change your ways to attract the one? Any advice? Signed, I don't want to be a freak no more.
You can still be a freak and not be out here with everybody. If you want a serious relationship, I would say you probably will have to make some changes in just like little things that you do. Because if you're used to being single and doing whatever, when you're in a relationship, you have to take that person's feelings into consideration. You don't have to completely change, but you're going to have to tweak some stuff if you just been being a side chick.
And like, as far as telling him all about your past, I don't think you have to
tell
do
these
that.
guys. That's rule number one. These older, like I used to listen to older women all the time, and they were like, "Girl, do not lie to these guys. Like, do not tell them the truth. Men don't like when you tell them the truth. They like when you lie to them."
I mean,
yeah, it's true.
They definitely don't want to hear. Like, if you're like a sincere whore, like a hoe bag, like a little baby prostitute, there are probably some things you don't want him to know, and that's okay. Like, what's the point in him knowing? He's gonna get mad. Like, if you had a night where you sucked like 5 dicks in a row, he probably doesn't need to know that. Like,
yeah, keep that part to yourself.
Yeah, some girls be telling too much.
Some
don't tell
people
him
tell
everything.
too much.
Like,
I don't want.
Well, my shit is in the open
while,
already, so
and
he's
that's
seen
it.
what I've done. You know,
Yeah.
so it ain't nothing.
I mean, and my dude knows what I've done because now we have a show. You start a show or do porn, and everyone will just know already and accept you for it.
Yeah,
But
I will already know.
if you don't want to go that route, I would say just like whatever you're trying to change about yourself, change.
And
what
you know
feel
why
need
I
to.
say don't tell these guys? Because they're gonna keep asking you.
Like that number.
And you know why they keep asking? Because when it's time for them to cheat, they're gonna be like, well, babe, you know, like you had sex like with all these holes in your mouth, like 5 dicks in your mouth, like, so they're gonna keep bringing it up. So don't tell them.
And then it depends on what type of guy you're with. If you know you're with a super sensitive guy and he's not gonna be able
They're
to
all
handle,
sensitive. Don't worry about that. Don't tell them nothing.
Listen to Moriah. Don't tell him nothing.
Yeah,
Live
don't
your
tell 'em
life
nothing.
if you want to.
You are an angel to your man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do you think Kanye and Kim, like, you know,
This is
his
true.
wife did porn and they're in love.
She did accident porn though.
I mean, I don't know if it's. How do you accidentally?
I mean, like,
do
she
porn?
didn't know he was gonna like do that. At least we don't think
know.
that's been the story. But girl, do you don't you can't
If they
really
if they
delete
love you,
on
they
this.
accept you for your past and
Yeah.
whatever, you know.
And if they don't accept it, I mean, that's your life. You can't change it because you can
Yeah.
already it's there, and somebody will love you. And
Somebody
it'll be
will love
fine.
you.
Just don't tell them.
Yeah, keep it to
Yeah.
yourself. So I guess that's it for our advice letters, and now it's time for our cocktails.
Tell the best part of the show.
If I want fuck, I'm gon' fuck 'em. But if he ain't got a buck, I won't cuff 'em. Spend 100 on me, it ain't nothing. Want a double D, so stuffin'. Back to the point. Is it some cash in this place? If it is, I'll probably stick the sass in your face, turn around. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe.
So I'll start because I already
Okay.
have one fresh on my mind.
Okay.
So this was just funny. This happened last weekend. A lot of my cocktails are never recent. It's always from the past. But this is funny. It's not. It's just funny. So Carlos's little sister and little cousin, they're 19 years old. They came to visit last weekend, and we took them to. We felt like tourists in Atlanta. It was so much fun. We did the CNN tour. We did the Coca-Cola tour. We did the aquarium. So cute. So we did all that, and then like my sister's boyfriend was coming to Atlanta. And so she's like, I want y'all to text each other. I want him to come over, and I want you to meet him. I haven't met him yet. He's super cool. I've talked to him on the phone. So she gives me his number. I'm like, okay, his name's Melvin. And I'm like texting. Melvin calls me. I save his number. I didn't know that I also had another Melvin in my phone. Girl, it was about to be a whole ball of mess. I'm texting Melvin. I'm like, hey, how long are you going to be in town for? He's like, well, by here, what do you mean here? And I was like, Atlanta, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I was like, I'm cooking tonight. If you want to come through, you can come through. I'll send you my address when we leave Six Flags. So we went to Six Flags and stuff. Girl, we was real tourists. I was hot.
I
There's
saw your
Six
Insta
Flags here?
story.
Yes.
Oh my
It
God.
was so much fun. So
You're looking disappointed, like they didn't
I'm
tell you.
texting
Didn't tell me
Melvin. He's
nothing.
like, just send me the address. I can't wait to come to dinner. And then I ended up being like, you know, it got too late. And I was like, let's just go to dinner tomorrow. We're going to a really cute place tomorrow for dinner. Just meet us there. He's like, cool. I can't wait to come. Can't wait. So then the next day he starts texting me, and it's like flirty text messages. And I'm like,
Aren't you dating my sister?
aren't you with my sister? I was like, what's happening right now? So I called my sister. I'm like, hey, Mac, Melvin is texting me, and it just seems weird, and I'm so confused. She was like, he's texting you? He said you never text him. He wanted to come for dinner. I was like, no, he said he couldn't come because he had to drive his mom to Chattanooga. And I thought that was weird already because they live in Oklahoma. And I was like, she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I don't know what's happening. So we get down to the day where we're about to have dinner. Melvin texts me like, hey, where are we going to dinner at? And I had just stopped texting him because I felt uncomfortable. He's like, where are we going to dinner? I was like, hey, let me call my sister again. I was like, he just texted me again talking about dinner. Isn't Melvin back in Oklahoma? She's like, yeah, he's back. So the Melvin calls me. He's like, Medinah, I'm waiting on the dinner destination. It doesn't sound like my sister's boyfriend. I'm like,
yeah.
who is this?
Oh my God.
He was like, well, are you going to send the address? I was like, no, who is? He's like, I think you know 2 different Melvins. This was a Melvin that he used to always come see me when I was a bartender on Peter Street. He would always come and like talk to me. He was very handsome. And I was like, oh my God. It was almost like he had been waiting for me to text him one day because he was ready. It wasn't. And the
Imagine if you would have gave him
Girl,
the address.
my boyfriend and I lived together. My nigga would have opened the door were like, what the fuck are you doing here? Like, and it
Yeah.
would have looked like I was cheating because he would have been like, Medinah sent me the address to come over for dinner.
Yeah, it would have looked super crazy. It would have been crazy.
And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, Melvin, I am so sorry. I've been texting you and I didn't mean to text you. I didn't know I had 2 Melvins in my phone. I am so sorry. He's like, so no dinner? No dinner, nigga. No dinner.
He probably was ready for that.
He
dinner.
was ready. He was like, I'm dressed. I was like, I'm sorry, but this is a no-go. So that was about to be a horrible disaster. Like, that's my cocktail.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's insane.
Isn't that hilarious?
That is.
Crazy. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. Okay, so this cocktail is kind of old. So I used to really be in love in my head with this man. He was just so beautiful, right? So we had dated for a while, but I never really took him super serious because I feel like he would cheat on me. And at that point, I was just like, no. So anyway, I went to a party with him, and we had a bunch of mutual friends. So I invited my girlfriends, and this is back in Texas. We were all there for the summer because this is college days. So we go to the house. I got so drunk at the party. The guy was a football player. I don't know what happened, but both of us were really fucked up. I'm like doing little cheers from Howard and shit in the kitchen, and everybody's looking at you like, what's wrong with you? So we all leave the party, go back to his house. I just remember walking down the hallway, and I kissed him, and I fucked him that night, but I didn't remember.
Oh, no.
I had no idea, right, if I had sex with him or not. And I was like, I don't know if I did a good job. Like, I probably didn't. I probably laid here like a little fish, and I was just boring. And I just hope that's not what happened. When I woke up, the room was completely white. I felt like I was in heaven. And my panties were hanging on the door.
Oh, my God.
And I felt like I had a little bit of dried up cum on my chest. And I could not remember anything from the night but walking down the hall and kissing him. So to make matters worse, when I talk to my friends and get the recap, they tell me that they literally pushed me out of the car and threw my makeup case with me and were like, you want to fuck him? We're dropping you off. They didn't realize how drunk I was. And so one of my friends ended up asking his friend if I fucked him, and everybody just kind of talked about it behind my back. And it
So
was
you
just
did?
embarrassing. I did.
Oh,
and
Was
I
he
didn't
good?
find
Like,
out.
did he like it? Or
I don't know.
But how did the panties get hanged up? Did he hang
I
them
don't
up
know.
or?
I don't know what. I don't know if I threw them and I left them there for decoration or what. I really have no idea, and I'm sad about it because he's fine, and I would like to just fantasize about it sometimes, but it's strictly a fantasy because I have no
because you don't
idea.
even remember.
That's the worst when you don't
Yeah.
remember because you don't know if it was good or if it was
Like, I don't
bad,
know
and
what
then you're
I
embarrassed
did.
because you don't want to
Yeah.
ask.
I didn't want to ask, and I was like, bitch, why did you ask? This was just going to be a thing I just never knew for life. She was like, well, at least now you know. I was
And
like,
then don't
fuck
you hate when you ask the person if you do like get the balls to ask, and they're like, oh, like you was wild.
I've never
Shorty,
had
don't
the
worry.
balls
You
to
be
do
like,
it.
oh my god, like, what happened?
I hate when you get that call the next day or the text the next day and they want to talk about it.
I don't want to.
I don't. I actually am about to block your number.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
it's
gonna do the
embarrassing.
real block, not the iPhone. But I'm gonna call T-Mobile and have them block you.
Oh yeah, those be the best ones. They're like,
Right?
I got a stalker.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
now it is time for Moriah Mills to give us a cocktail.
Okay, well my cocktail's a little bit old, and
Okay.
I'm gonna be telling you about the best sex I ever had.
Mm.
Yes. So I met this guy. I met him in New York City, and we hit it off or whatever, and he took me to his house, and then we just had sex for like 2 days straight.
Like
Oh
right
my
when y'all
God.
walked in, you got straight.
Yeah,
to
straight
it.
to it. And it was the best ever. Like, you wake up sex, just straight sex.
Like what made
Oh
it
my
the best
God.
though? Like were y'all
I know
doing
he was
different
like so
moves?
passionate. Like, I never had a passionate guy like that. Like, he was so into
lots
me.
of kissing.
Yeah, he was so
licking.
into me. Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah.
You
He
just
was
go
so
to sleep. You don't even take
romantic.
breaks for real. Y'all take some little snack breaks.
And I was like, that was the
Little
wettest I
nap.
ever was. Like, my pussy was just like squirting like
Mm-hmm.
the entire time.
Oh my God.
Do
Yeah.
y'all still know each other?
Yeah, we still talk.
Do y'all still
He's
have
in
the
LA.
best sex?
Huh?
Y'all still have the best sex?
No, it was just like a
That
couple of
day?
times. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good cocktail. the
Bitch, I
best.
would keep
Yeah.
fucking
And
him
he's
if
really
fucking that
cute.
good.
He's
He
really
is?
cute. Yeah.
Why did
So
you stop
good.
fucking him?
It's hard to get
It's
that
a long
package.
story. I just don't like, yeah.
Okay. Well, if you guys ever want to share your cocktails, you want to confess something because your friends, you can't tell them, you can tell us. Send it to cocktails@atl@gmail.com. So we know that you have your big announcement. You said June 8th.
June the 8th.
And
you
then-
guys look out for it. I'm so happy. Like,
will.
it's a big surprise.
And then
Yeah.
tell everybody like your Instagram and
Mhm.
all of that so they can follow you.
Okay. Well, my Instagram, everyone, is Moriah Mills, MORIAH, MILL, 2 S's. And my Twitter is the same thing with 3 S's. So follow me.
Follow her, y'all. We got Moriah Mills and her titties in the house.
Yes,
Thank
thing
you
1
so
and thing 2.
Thank
Thing
you
one
for
and thing two.
coming.
Yeah.
Thank you
They
so
like
much
when I
for
do that.
coming.
Thank you
Okay.
guys for having me.
Oh, no
Yeah,
problem.
you guys are super cool. Like, I would hang out with you guys. Like,
I was just gonna say, I
no,
want you to be my
seriously.
friend.
Yeah, you guys are like me. Like, I'm a Libra. We're like crazy. Like,
We're crazy.
multiple
Next time you come
personalities.
to Atlanta, you have to tell us. so
Yes,
that we
yeah,
Yeah,
can
I
do
wanted
go.
to
brunch.
go out, but they didn't. You know.
Niggas. Next time.
Yeah, next time. Yeah, I want to go out with girls and see like what Atlanta. Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure that you also contact us at cocktails.atl@gmail.com if you have any other inquiries, and then make sure you follow us at CockTales Podcast. I am at Kiki Said So.
I'm at Coffee Bean Dean.
And until next week, you guys, goodbye.
Goodbye.